So welcome back. This is episode number 4, and as you can see, we are starting things off outside of our sheep farm type wool farm thingy. I don't know what to call it, but anyway, we're starting things off outside here. So as you can see, a couple things have changed. I did go with I'm gonna have to fix that's supposed to be right here. But anyway, as you can see, we are starting things off here, and we got some of the sheep done. And I think this is about as many sheep as I'm going to put in each pen. Because again, I'm not going to kill these sheep. These sheep are purely just for the colored wool. Now this guy, I'm going to breed him up, dye it a different color. So that's why he's here. But anyway, so as you can see, I had a couple changes. I was kind of just paying attention, and I noticed that with just the one block in the post, the sheep were actually able to jump up and they escaped. So yeah, so I went with this design, and I actually kind of like it a little bit more because it allows me to use, they are really loud. So friendly creatures. Boom. Okay. Much better. Because I noticed in one of the videos I was just editing, the chickens are really loud. You can barely hear me talking in it. But anyway, so it allows me to use glowstone as opposed to torch spam. So I figured it looks a little bit better. So another thing that I did off camera was this. A little bit better, as you can see. And everything's grown in. Actually got it chopped. Just about all of it's grown in, actually. Gotta chop it down. So the reason I did this was because of villagers. I said in the beginning I wasn't going to do carrots or potatoes. Well, that one village that I found, they trade carrots and potatoes. So yeah, trade at them. Wheat, because we're going to have a lot more sheep. And the farmer also takes wheat. So, and then obviously paper and books. And then cocoa beans, just, to make the rest of the farm look nice. Same thing with the cactus. We don't really have any need for it, but it looks better. And then we also expanded, we expanded the cow farm. I feel like I should explain this. We passed it a couple times in the last video, and I never really talked about it. So this is an AFK fish farm. As you can see, we got my fishing rod. I can use that. Some storage and trash can. So this is the 113 design. It was done by Exumavoid, one of the hermits. If you watch Minecraft at all, I'm sure you know what the hermits are. So I won't go into detail about what they are or anything like that. And as far as the design, like I said, it is not my design. I watched a tutorial. I will link his video in the description. He gets all the credit for it, not me. So anyway, we are going to start work on our next project. Now, I am still not 100% sure where it's going to go. Did I hear a creeper? I thought I heard a creeper. Sizzling. Maybe I'm just hearing things. So, a couple different places I could put it. I could put it here. 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 Or I can even put it up here. We're not going to put it up here, are we? I don't think so. There's too many options. Okay, so after that short mental breakdown, I decided that I'm going to put it right here somewhere. So what I might do is I might dig out this little area here and run it into right here. So actually, I don't even think I told you what we're working on. We're going to do a simple XP farm grinder type thingy. It's gonna be basic, but Kind of not basic, if that makes any sense. It doesn't make sense, does it? Sad face. Okay, so, shovel. You know what? No, I don't need self-sufficient. So, basically, it's gonna be a killing chamber and a really big platform with some water. Very basic. So, first, need to dig. Yay, I digged. Okay. The next thing we need to do is kind of work on an entrance for this thing. So I think I'm gonna kind of build this backwards. And it's gonna have a similar design to everything else we're building. Oh, one more thing. I apologize for my crappy frame rate. I am actually rendering episode 3. I know, crazy. I'm rendering episode 3 while making episode 4. Makes no sense, but I'm not very smart sometimes. So path is gonna come here, and then when we get more path blocks or grass blocks, we'll make more paths. So this is gonna be the entrance right here. So basically, this is gonna be the entrance. Like I said, it's not gonna be anything fancy. So we have our chest full of supplies. So you'll notice obsidian, and basically the only reason I'm gonna use obsidian is because it is creeper proof. So I don't plan on getting blown up by any creepers, but you never know. Alright, so we don't need this. We are going to need, I need to make a couple slabs. Actually, I'm going to need to make a lot of slabs, but just a couple for right now. Alright, so there's this, crap. Glowstone. We got some regular stone. We'll need these. We'll need the stairs. We'll need these. Why did I bring dark oak? I'm not sure. Okay. So I need to go get oak because it's the floor. That's it. So now we work on this. It's going to be the entryway. Be our entryway. So we also want to kind of clean the inside of this up a little bit. I'll figure out exactly what we're gonna do in a little bit, but we need lighting in here. So we'll do a glowstone there, some glowstone there. Probably want that one more. Okay. So yes, that works. So now we need a path so we'll put them in last. stuff for right now. We'll use stone. Did I really run out of toppers? I did. Alright, so the killing area is basically complete. So we'll put a set of chests here for items and stuff like that, and we'll put a chest here for the drops. So the next thing that we have to work on is the actual, like, fall chamber. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Alright, so let's go down 2. Alright, so basically, yeah, this is it. So let me figure out positioning and stuff like that, and I will get right back. Okay, so we are up here. This is as high as we're gonna go, and now we need to build the water channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm not mistaken, it is 7 blocks that water will travel. So let's verify. Okay, so apparently it's 8. So we just need to move this back one. Not a problem. Oh, wait, lost my finger. Okay. So okay, so we got this done. So this is a 4-sided spawner, but I am only going to build 2-sided this right now. If I see it starts working really well, I will build the other side. So then it will, what did we say? It was 8. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do the same thing here. Alright, so we got this part done. Now, like I said, this is something I could do on the other side, but I am not going to worry about it right now. So, right now, we just need to close this off. Okay, so the next thing, as you can see, I have pistons. I should have brought redstone. I won't worry about that. So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a clock. That would be better. So, it's, if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2. I'm probably mistaken. So let me do this. Test area. This is gonna work. Hey, it worked. Okay. Yeah, I really need redstone. Okay, so basically, you see how this works? It pushes the mobs in here, they get pushed into there. It's very simple. So now that we've got that, we can work on the rest of it. So let me get the rest of this side built. Actually, we need those. And I will return. Alright. So we got our water here. So now we need to see if it'll flow all the way out. And it does. Alright. Oh, that's reassuring. I like that. Okay, so now basically we need to cover this up. So there's a couple ways I can go about doing this. I could do a torch tower down to a switch and just like kind of toggle it every once in a while. Or I could put it on a clock, but in testing world attempts, the clock didn't work. So I think we're going to do a torch tower. So that means we need torches. I kind of hate torch towers, to be honest. I think they're very unprofessional. to light this area up. And what I'm going to do is torches under leaves. So this is going to block light. So here. That are gonna have low sky. So I'm gonna go over here. I think that'll cover it. Yeah, that should cover it, at least during the day. And then, you know, because that's when this will work the best, is during the day. So these we can get rid of. Don't know how many arcs we're gonna need. We need a lever. So we'll put the lever right there. That's way over there. I want to bring it up right here. This is where the torch tower is going to go. Oh, really? That sucks. I wonder if I can shorten it up a little. Alright, that opens them all. Oh no, I destroyed that. Or does that close them all? Yeah, that might close them all. So let's... Why are you still... I don't like this one. Okay, let's try this. Let's try to go into this block. I think we did it. Really that easy. Off. Okay. And we need to get some slabs because that's going to be the roof. There's a lot of slabs. Fall off the edge. They'll say, you know what I will do? Put down my bed and sleep. But instead, I fell off the edge. Which works too. And now I have to make another pillar to get rid of the other pillars. This pillarception. So we're going to let this run for a few minutes. Let's see if we can get anything to spawn up there. So I'm going to... Actually, you know what? We can make us a little AFK area. Right here. We can activate the spawner without take out one more. I heard a skelly. Okay, that was a spider. Alright, it works. I'm happy. Okay, I'm happy. Alright, so now do I don't have my glowstone. Let's go back and get the glowstone. 2 pieces. Basically all we're gonna do is stand in here. That's all this is for. Alright, so I did a little bit of AFKing over here, and it's okay. It could be better, but it's because the spawn space isn't so big. You know, once we make the spawn space bigger, then we'll get a lot more spawns in there. So that's something we had to work on, but it works. So I mean, it works. So I don't know how I got a potato, but all right. So what I want to do now is I want to build an overflow storage not system, but overflow storage. I don't want to make it automated because I don't have the iron. I mean, I have the iron, but I want a beacon. so there's that. But anyway, like I said, I want to build an overflow storage room, just basically to house the stuff that we're gonna have a lot of: dirt, stone, cobble, stuff like that. All right, so I have moved, rebuilt this bulk storage thing about, I don't know, 5 times. So I finally put it back where I originally had planned on putting it, and I changed the block palette to match this, and I'm actually really happy with it. I think that looks pretty awesome. What do you guys think? And then right here we'll put an ender chest, and when we get ender chest, and crafting bench. And actually, you know what we can put underneath instead of that? And there we go. Yeah, I think that works. And then this will be in the ender chest whenever we get them. So I actually like this. Now we need to make item frames. So what do we need? It's 16, 32, 48, 64. If my math is right, and it probably is not, because me and math suck. I hate math. Anyway. Okay, so I'm having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out what I want to do next, because I'm really tempted to start an iron farm, and I know I can't do it until I get villagers, but there's a village about, I don't know which way it is, but there's a village only a couple hundred blocks away, so getting villagers shouldn't be a problem. However, looking on the wiki, it says that it can't be near any doors, so I have doors here, but I can get rid of those. It's not a problem, but it might be high enough, because I plan on putting it up there, because it'll be one of those self-sustaining things. I don't actually have to go check, so I plan on putting it up there and have like a set of hoppers come down and like come to right here or something like that, so I can pick it up inside. I haven't 100% decided yet. The other thing I'm not really too sure about is where I'm putting the villager area, like the breeder. Because that might be another thing I do, is just breed them. That way I only have to go get one villager. Because transporting one villager would be a lot easier than, you know, say 10. Which for the farm I need, or the farm I want, you need at least 10 villagers. So we are going to switch gears, and we are going to put, what are you angry about? That's not one of mine, that's just a random one. We are going to put a storage section right here for mob drops. Because I'm thinking that I want to keep my base, I just heard a skeleton drop. I want to keep my base kind of like spread out a little bit. So I ended up, like I was thinking about, I did move my foodstuffs to in here. So this is pretty much everything I can get from either food or an animal. Now the only thing that's not in here are the sheep's wool, which is over there. So that actually might be a good idea to put right here though. But then, what would we use? Would we just move this over to there? Yeah, you know what? I kind of like that idea. And then we can use everything from here to put right there. So let's do that. I am going to get this all torn down, and I will come back to you guys in a moment. Okay, so we got this torn down. Now we have this big open space. We'll have to put something there. I'm not going to worry about that right this second. So now, we got to transfer everything over here. I already started. I had to make a couple trips here. So, do red, orange, yellow. Now I have written down which we actually have and which we still need to make. So I need to get breeding to these guys. But first, I want to work on this. I got everything in two different chests for some reason. This area. So let's get silk touch. The storage system doesn't need to be as big. There aren't as many drops for mobs. Okay. So figured out how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The bows and the armor we're going to put into the storage system. Where the bows actually we're not even going to worry about keeping, just because, you know, we have that. So. And then like the carrots and potatoes we can put in there. So we only need 6 chests. So arrows. And if we make them, the arrows will go out right too, because that's where everything's at. And then bones. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.